Hi, I'm Lynette, aka London Makeup Artistry, and welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you a tutorial on this eyeshadow look right here. And I used my new Urban Decay Kristen Leanne Kaleidoscope eyeshadow palette. So if you like these types of videos, go ahead and hit the like button and consider subscribing because I do tutorials along with a lot of other beauty related videos here on my channel every Saturday. Now this was my first time using this palette and this is what it looks like. I picked it up a few weeks ago and it has a lot of colors that I really like. It's bright, it's got pinks and orange and blues and purples and a black, and I know a lot of, it's got a couple of duochrome shadows here too, right here. This is a split pan of duochrome shadows. And I am wearing one of those in my inner corner today. And I know a lot of people were turned off by this palette because of the layout. It's got different sizes and different shapes, and it wasted a lot of space. But I think the outside packaging is beautiful, and you know, that really didn't bother me. I'm really more concerned with the eyeshadows than I am about the packaging. And so this is the look that I came up with today. So if you would like to see how I achieved this look using my new Urban Decay Kristen Leanne Kaleidoscope eyeshadow palette, then keep on watching. So I'm starting out like I always do, using the LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the color Fawn. You can use an eyeshadow primer, and I'm just using my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush to blend that out. Now I'm going into the Juvia's Place The Magic palette, and I'm using that shade Kesi to set the concealer, and that's going to also serve as my underbrow highlight. Now into the Kaleidoscope palette, I'm taking Tagin, that matte orange, and I'm going to put it high above and also into the crease. This shadow does not swatch very well at all, so I was happy to see that it is pigmented. This is Leo. It's one of the duochromes. It's a beautiful duochrome, and I'm going to put that on the inner third of my lid, and I'm basically going to be cutting the crease with it. I did wet my brush with some Max Fix Plus. I'm going to go in with Max Fix Plus on my brush for all of the shadows I'm going to place on my lid, and I'm just packing it, swiping it and packing it onto this inner third because I really want this shadow to pop. Basically, I'm just cutting the crease using a wet eyeshadow, and I go above my crease because I have a fold in my eye, and you'll never see this eyeshadow if I don't go high in my crease and a little above. Now I'm taking LCW, and I'm using a MAC flat shader brush, and I'm going to put that on the middle third of my lid, and I'm just going to pack that on. I love this brush, by the way. And as with all the shadows on the lid, I wet my brush. And then I'm just going to go in with that same brush that I used Leo on, and I'm just going to blend these shades together. And I like how the color changed a little bit as I blended the two together. You want to make sure that they blend seamlessly on the lid. You don't want to see where one shadow begins and the other one ends. Now I'm going in with TRM, and this I started initially with this shade Dry, and I'm just using the other side of that MAC flat shader brush, and then I decided I wanted to wet my brush because I wanted to match the intensity of this shadow with the other shadows on the lid, and I'm just going to blend it into that LCW that's in the middle portion of the lid. And then I'm taking that brush with the LCW on it, no additional shadow on it, and I'm just blending those two colors together. And then I noticed that I had gone much higher with that dark blue shade on the one eye than I did with this eye. So whatever you do to one eye, you have to do to to the other because you want them to look as symmetrical as possible. So I'm just going to now bring that shadow up higher into the crease. And now they look about the same. And now I'm going back in with Tagin, and I'm just going to darken up that orange because I didn't want to lose it in the look. I actually ended up I actually ended up losing some of that eyeshadow in the look when it was all over. Now I decided I wanted to use this purple shadow, so I'm going in with dye, and I'm using a more pointed brush, and I'm going to put that in the crease, about 75%, 90% all the way into my crease, just to add some more definition to the eye, add more definition to the crease. And I really wanted to use the purple as well. And then back in with Tagin, and I'm using more of a dense brush because I want to blend out that purple in the crease just a little bit so that the shadows blend together and you don't see any harsh lines. And then I'm just going back in with Leo with my brush wet again because I didn't want to lose the intensity of that bright eyeshadow. This shadow is really, in my opinion, what made this whole look. It just brought it to a different level, turned it up a notch. And now I'm just taking a makeup wipe and I'm cleaning up the fallout, of which there was quite a bit. And then I'm going to use this makeup wipe to make a nice sharp line and this line is going to help me with the wing that I'm going to do off camera. And then I just went back in with that first shade to blend out those colors. And as you can see, I lost some of the intensity of that orange eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with this Milani Liquif'eye eyeliner in the color Aqua, and I'm putting that in my waterline. And then I decided I wanted to bring it down onto the lower lash line as well. And this is kind of a green color. And then I'm going to go back into the Kaleidoscope palette and take that LCW and a Makeup Geek pencil brush, and I'm going to blend that shade on top of that green eyeliner. And this eyeshadow really helped to brighten up the eyes too. And then back in with the darker blue, and I'm just going to blend that onto the outer, well, maybe like the outer half, 50% of the lower lash line. Make sure I'm connecting it with the blue in that outer V corner on my lid. And then back in with Leo, and I decided to put that in the inner corner as my highlight and bring it a quarter of the way onto the lower lash line because, again, this is what's going to really brighten up this eye look and make this pop. And these are the eyes completed. I used the Inglot number 77 black gel liner for my eyeliner and for the wing. And these are the House of Lashes Boudoir mini eyelashes, which I'm going to talk a little bit more about. And I really love how this look came out. It's so vibrant and so bright and really beautiful. Now, I know I'm doing the most with these eyelashes today, and it wouldn't be a Lynette London makeup artistry tutorial without talking about eyelashes. These are the Boudoir minis from House of Lashes. I recently picked up their eyelash mini collection. I've never owned any House of Lashes eyelashes. I've never used them, so this is my first time using any. And they're all pretty dramatic. I don't usually wear dramatic eyelashes, but in this set, they're pretty dramatic. I actually think these are the least dramatic of the whole set. So, but I'm going to try them all because I bought them and I want to try them. And yeah, this is this is what we're doing today. So that is the look. I finished it off with a pinky neutral lip. I decided to keep the lip understated because there's so much drama going on the eyes, especially with these lashes. So I did my usual, this is one of my usual combinations, my, let's all say it together, matte chestnut lip liner, yes of course, and the lipstick is Covergirl. I think you've seen me use this before on this channel. Covergirl number 340 in Delicious. And then I topped it off with my Sephora lip gloss in Rose Petal. This is a favorite. And that's it. That's the look. Very, very electric, metallic-y. Blue green. I love this. This is my favorite. That I think is that Leo, that dual chrome that's in the inner corner. That's my favorite eyeshadow in this palette. Love it. Love it. So I like the way it came out. I wanted to put purple on the bottom lash line, use the purple eyeshadow in here, but I don't know. I was kind of feeling all the blues, so I kept it blue. And that's the look. So if you enjoyed this video, if you liked it, please go ahead and hit the like button and consider subscribing, because I do tutorials and I'll be doing a lot more tutorials, I think, here on my channel. So go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of those tutorials. If you would like to see any more looks with this palette, then let me know in the comments section below and I will certainly get that out to you. I want to thank you for joining me this week. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, bye-bye.